Greetings guys and welcome back. Today we have the Yeryung Sowa. We'll just call her Yeryung, or she goes by Paint a lot on Discord as well. But let's go ahead and check out what she has going on here. She's definitely thick in plenty of areas, but let's see what she has skills and trait wise before we really go in depth with her. So her ultimate skill is Yin and Yang, and oh yeah, I forgot to mention that she is a supporter. Let's take a look at her costumes real quick. They're all pretty fancy. I am a big fan of the original though, and that one looks pretty cool too, but I also like this one, so I just like all of them. And again, she's a supporter, and her ultimate is Yin and Yang. Draw a large picture that will be completed after a certain amount of time around a target. Once it's finished, the enemies are damaged and weakened, but allies will have a benefit, so it has like a charge up time while she does it, I'm assuming. Not 100% sure on that, but it lasts for 3 seconds in interval, so it hits 3 times, and then once it disappears, it damages the enemy. So after 3 seconds, it damages the enemy. It decreases their movement speed and their attack speed by quite a lot. That is quite chunky even at level 12. And then everyone is invincible for 2 seconds. Let me see when I level that up. So yeah, their movement speed and their attack speed gets severely nerfed for 8 seconds, and then everyone's invincible, which isn't bad at all. It just sucks that it takes a couple seconds for that to activate. Her next skill is called Drawing Flowers with a 0.2 second cooldown. Consumes a stack that is charged every certain amount of time, causing an explosion with a slight time difference in a narrow area near the target point. Auto obtain after certain times, so within 12 seconds she can get 3 stacks max, so you can spam this 3 times and then it just has to charge back up again, and every time you do it, it removes a stack. It does a little bit of damage, not really much, and it does stun the enemy as well, which is actually pretty neat. I mean, a 2.5 second stun that's spammable up to 3 times, this is definitely not bad at all. And let's see her other skill, the One Stroke of a Brush. Spread out the painting at the target point and damages the enemy while pushing them away. It does a certain period of time, weakening the enemy on them and making allies strong. So this is similar to her ultimate, where she inflicts damage and for 3 seconds with interval of 1 second each, so 3 times. She decreases their movement speed again. She raises everyone's crit and everyone's attack as well. And the more we level it up, the more this increases. A little bit overkill with the movement speed, but I mean, it is what it is. It's nice that her move actually boosts your attack, and then the other one can stun, and then this one boosts, well, it doesn't boost anything, it just provides invincibility, so there's definitely no problems with that. And let's take a look at her passives. This one just raises everyone's attack and defense just passively, which is amazing. Especially when you get once you get this leveled up, that should be quite a decent amount. I mean, I would imagine it will be quite a decent amount, which splendid, dude. Her next one boosts everyone's critical attack and critical. So everyone's critical attack and critical, and then her last one is accuracy for everyone. So overall, her passives are like spot on. I'm not 100% sure about her skills so far, but her passives, dude, are like spot on. Traits she has, this is it. After her, whenever someone's HP falls below 60% of their max, they get a barrier put on them, which is 15%, I'm assuming, of their max HP for 5 seconds, and it has a 24-second cooldown. So I mean, kind of lackluster, nothing special. I mean, it would help in a tight situation, but with a 24-second cooldown, you better not be in a tight situation quite often. And then her second trait, the deadline is coming. Every 100 Fury, self and allies get a HP recovery of 10%. So not super duper high, but not super duper low either. And each attack does 4 points each. So I mean, you should be getting this off probably every 12 seconds, if not a little bit more. But I'm not sure if that heals everyone or it just heals her. From this description right here, it sounds like it's going to heal everyone for 10% of their HP, which again is great as a supporter. So far I have no real qualms about her. Let me take a look at her exclusive weapon, however. And for her exclusive weapon, she boosts everyone's attack speed and critical again, and that's after everyone's HP drops by a certain amount. So if some person's HP drops to 70% of their max or lower, these will activate for 8 seconds, and it has a 24-second cooldown, so essentially like a 16-second cooldown on it. Again, not too bad at all. So she's more just, she seems like she's more about damage in my opinion. Definitely more about damage, but let's go ahead and see her in the works, even though mine can't do this stage because she just isn't strong enough. Alright, so this is her ult, which has to charge itself up. I mean, it looks cool, but it has to charge itself up. So if you're going to do that ult, you need to do it right before you think you should do it, or if not, you're going to just waste it. And these are the petals. And that one's the scroll move, and then the petals should be coming back after a certain period of time. Yep, so they came back. Let's take a look at that scroll. So it's like a straight line AoE, which is kind of, this one's kind of weird, but also kind of useful because you can do it at all kinds of angles, and it does stretch out. And you guys saw the critical increase and the all attack increase for everyone as well. It's her regular. Okay, so her regular move is kind of range. She just throws paint because, I mean, she is using a paintbrush. Let's see that ult in action now. So yeah, pretty cool. I mean, she is a supporter, so we can't really see her maximum potential because she's by herself. But so far, definitely not bad. I mean, she's flashy. Aha, she got them stunned, man. Stunned to win, dude. And it looks like we do have to stay in that AoE for that buff to go off. Those petals can get kind of OP, and she's over here missing. Alright, you guys, so that looks like that's pretty much it for Yeryung, aka Paintbrush Girl. She's definitely seems she's more built around attack instead of defense, like some other supporters. But I mean, overall, she's definitely pretty good. I'm going to build mine one day just because she's waifu status, and it's nice to know that she can be very, very helpful in terms of DPS. But in terms of survivability, she brings none to the table. But that's pretty much it for this video. As always, guys, feel free to check out the Discord or the subreddit, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out.